We've had a blast doing this vacation home for our client, a gathering place that their children and grandchildren could come to. And this is a lake house, but it's not a traditional look of a lake house. They wanted the house to be elegant and to reflect their taste, but still be
family friendly. You know, they don't have to worry about grandchildren and dogs that have been in the lake coming up and ruining finishes. So it was really important that we selected finishes that were beautiful, but definitely were family friendly.
And when we first came in on this house, it was a pre-owned home, and the condition of the home was sort of that the walls had been faux painted, and there are different techniques of faux painting, but this was sort of faux painting gone wild. And so there was a lot of visual noise.
But it was definitely necessary to come in, neutralize the space, make it, you know, through calm and relaxing, and a good jumping off point to creating a beautiful home and environment. So
our client is partial to teal, which was great because right now teal is everywhere. You can find lots of great fabrics. So we ended up with a teal, chocolate, and cream palette that we pulled from, and it turns out it's a very restful. The pops of teal really relate to the sky and to the water. And I think the color choice ended up being very successful. What you do when you come into a space like this, you analyze what is a fixed item that we want to keep and what items need to go. And once you determine your fixed items, do you need to amend those? For instance, we refinished the wood flooring, we painted out the walls and all the cabinetry. But a fixed item that we didn't need to change was the granite countertops in the kitchen. And from that and the stone flooring in the kitchen and the breakfast room and the wood flooring, we were able to take those fixed items and then pull our colors from those. And that was a great way to find the neutral.
Yeah, and it's worth keeping those cabinets if they're in good condition, and good quality. It's just a coat of paint, and it transformed the space. It really worked. So
one of the fun things we got to do is hit some consignment shops with our clients, and we bought 8 of these chairs at an incredible price. I think it was $150, and had them stain painted and new cushioned the seats. Totally transformed them. And this table behind us was also a jumping off point because we got that from a consignment too.
Yeah.
And it had a lattice iron design at the base that we pulled from for the draperies.
Yeah, the Barberry fabric we chose was just a beautiful fabric, and the client loved it so much we decided to go ahead and use it in the kitchen just to change the color. And it's wonderful when you find a fabric you love so much to just use as much of it as you can.
And that repetition of pattern, that's one of the design elements. If you do that in your home, there'll be a continuity and they'll play off of each other.
The bathroom renovation was one of the major aspects of this project, and I think we really took it from being a difficult, choppy space into a restful respite that you want, especially on the weekends.
And we basically removed all the walls and all the features that were making it cumbersome to move around in that room. And the clients indicated that they did not want to keep a bathtub, they wanted a shower, and so we were able to open up the space by using
a nice large shower. And I think that's really a trend we're seeing today. People are wanting to go to a nice large luxurious shower versus having a bathtub taking up that valuable space.
We actually took from our inspiration vanities that we found an image of. Our cabinet maker was able to reproduce that exact look, and yet you have functional drawers that work. A lot of times you find antiques and they're beautiful, but the drawers don't pull out, and so you have a feel of old and new in that space. And this is an ongoing project. We're working on the bedrooms and the dining room. We're having a custom table made, and we're seeing this house evolve, and the client is adding a lot of personal items. And it's starting to
really
feel
growing and becoming a space that their children and their children's children will be able to enjoy for years to come. And we feel so privileged to get to create this home for them.